What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ram here, bringing y'all a review today. I know I got a jacket on, a pretty hefty jacket, and you might be saying, dude, Ram, why you got a jacket on? It's the middle of summer. Well, it's freezing up here, or down here. This is the south. Excuse me. It is friggin' freezing. And it's rained all day. I woke up this morning and first thing I did, I woke up and it was raining, and I don't know if you can hear it. It's still raining, and what is it? It's 2 o'clock and it's still raining, and I got up at like 6. I got up at about 6, and it was freaking raining. So it's been raining all day. I didn't know, but I had all the windows open, and I went outside and it's freezing, so I got my good jacket on. What are we dipping today? What are we doing a review on? We're going to be reviewing Skoal Peach for this video. Also, later, if I don't dip it all first, we'll be doing Kodiak Wintergreen next video. I might get out 2 videos, one today, because it's Friday, and one tomorrow on Saturday. I'm going to try to get going with like a regular video schedule and do a video every Saturday. So we're going to give that a shot. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we're going to try it. But today's a video on Friday, and here we go. We're going to be doing Skoal Peach, baby.
They see my lips are inflaming, spitting out the candles cause the night we celebrating. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram 1000, yeah, I made it. Fatty lips is my boy. All you kids hear me say it. See, I'm famous by saying that I'm taking it of all.
Mud jug of the day is the black mud jug, baby. Available on mudjug.com. Go get you one if you want one. They're pretty cheap if you buy them by themselves. And if you order any specialty or limited edition mud jug, you get a free black one. Essential for any mud jug collector. I think this is like the first mud jug ever made. So if you want one, go get you one now. I hope y'all enjoy the music I got going over here today. I want to do something special, and instead of just playing it right here, I got the songs and put them in the computer, and it works better that way, because if I got them playing out loud, it's a distraction to me. I can't sit and focus and talk. So y'all get to hear it. It makes the video sound a lot better, but I'm not being distracted. Ooh. Scrap ain't too bad. What we're doing on time. About at the 5-minute mark. Yeah, go get this mud jug. Shout out to Nicolas Richie, and also shout out to American Dippers. Both make real good videos. They ain't uploaded a video in a while. American Dippers ain't. Nick ain't either, but he did a Skoal Berry review. I was wanting to do a Skoal Citrus, but the store didn't have any at the time, so I wanted to do a weird something different for y'all, because I've reviewed a lot of straight, and we ain't doing that again for a while. So switching it up a little bit, you know, a little change of pace. I was in the mood for something different, so I got some Skoal Peach. It's like dry. I don't even want to spit. It's like dry-ish. This can's actually a little old. The date is July 6th, 2014, and today, what's the date? It's the 18th, I think. But, this can's just a little on the old side, which is kind of weird. But, you know, whatever. It's all good up in the hood. It's still pretty fresh, but it's, any of the fruit flavors kind of dry. But I like the can. It's very peach looking. This can's actually a little appealing. I miss the old Skoal cans before the ones before these. They had the warning label on them, but the ones that had, like, instead of just Skoal, it had like Skoal in that smaller lettering. and it had a big thing around it, and then it said whatever flavor it was right here. I don't know, I just like those better for some reason. And the colors were sexy or something like that, I don't know. And this just looks kind of boring to me. I mean, that is just... The other cans, I like those better. I dip a lot more Skoal. I mean, these are just generic, boring cans, but... Anyway, let's get our lazy hind-ends on to the review. Presentation, very nice cans. The quality of this, I'm going to start going over that because, like I said, I was watching one of Nick's videos, or all his reviews. He talks about the quality of the cans, and that's true, because I had a can of Red Seal Straight yesterday when I went bass fishing. I went fishing, by the way. I had a Red Seal can in my back pocket, and I sat down, and I've been sitting on the seating on the bass boat all day, up and down, and well, we were sitting in a truck. It's a pretty long ride down there, and I was sitting on it all the time, jumping up and down out of the seat with fish. That can broke in my back pocket, so the quality of Skoal cans are freaking good. I took a baseball bat to one of them, and it stayed together fairly well. It's a metal lid, plastic bottom, and all those are. If you got a metal lid and a plastic bottom, it's or a tin lid and a plastic bottom. They tend to be better quality, and the plastic is good, hard quality plastic. Smell. It smells very peachy. It doesn't smell, in my opinion, Kayak Peach. It smells better than this. This has a weird something in there, and I'm not sure what it is. But Kayak has a little, it just smells really good. Pinchability, it pinches really well. As y'all saw, I put it in right here, and it's stayed in very well. It's not moved around. I am getting quite a couple floaters on the top, but it don't matter. It's all good up in the hood. You just pack it down with your tongue. If you dip long enough, that's not really a problem. I don't even think about it. When I get floaters, I'm automatically, my tongue's in there mashing them down into my lip. If you dip long enough, it's a natural motion. But this right here, it don't, I mean, you'll get a couple floaters. It's kind of, I'll show you the cut. I'm going to start doing this when I do a review. It's kind of chunky, which is kind of weird, as opposed to something like Kodiak or something made by American Snuff Company like Kodiak or Grizzly. This is kind of like moss, and this stuff is real smooth. This is pretty good, by the way. I'm going to do a review on that probably tomorrow. But the taste, I think I already went over the taste, but if I didn't, I'll go ahead. Pinchability and packability, all good. The taste is very, very good. It's kind of sweet. You actually taste... It tastes like peach. It don't taste really like artificially peach as much as, say, like Kayak Peach has kind of an artificial peach. This has more of a natural peach taste, in my opinion. And you're getting... I don't really taste any tobacco in this, and I don't think the nicotine level in this is high at all. Fruity flavors tend to be lacking in the nicotine department. But I doubt this has nicotine. This would be a good... Shit. This would be a good beginner dip if you're going to think about starting dipping. I've had people ask me before, what's the best dip to start out with? That's a commonly asked question of dippers. When not even just YouTube dippers in general, because I've had people ask me that question. And that I know in real life. Well, this is real life, but people that I know, they'll come up to me. You dip, because they know I dip, and so I'm thinking about getting started on dipping. What's a good beginner dip? Well, I didn't have the luxury of starting on something low in nicotine, which is kind of a good thing, because it made me a man. The first dip I ever had was Copenhagen long cut. The first dip I ever had in my mouth was Coke Black, because when I was little, I got into my dad's can. My dad used to dip that back when it was first out, when it was in the cream colored cans. I have one of those cans. When Coke Black comes back out, I'm gonna put it in that can and do it in the video for y'all. But I have one of those old cans, no warning label or anything. But and it was mid cut, I think. But I got into his can of it and just put a bunch of it in my mouth, and I started like chewing on it. And I remember thinking that was the best tasting crap ever. But then I swallowed some of it and I started feeling sick. I was little, I didn't know what the fish was doing. The first dip I ever had was Copenhagen long cut, and that got me into. I mean, that's just one of the strongest dips there is, and I buzzed with that. I had to sit down. I was getting dizzy. I didn't puke my first dip. I didn't puke until I did Grizzly Wintergreen. That was my second can of dip I ever bought, and that crap's high in nicotine. Whatever you do it if you want to. Do a strong dip for your first dip, but not as big of a pinch, and kind of get yourself in. That'll be if you can dip Coke long cut for your first dip, you can dip anything. That's like if you're shooting when you're a kid. People start up with a 410, and then they move to like a. I'm talking shotguns. They shoot like a 410, and then they move to a 28, and then maybe a 20 gauge. If the first shotgun you ever shoot is a 12 gauge, you can shoot anything. So, I mean, it's kind of like that. But, it's all good up in the hood. And I tried Coke long cut for my first dip. And all that good stuff. But, if you're wanting to start out, and you're not really wanting to do that, picking up a Skoal fruity flavor. If you're going to go with a fruity flavor to start, do Skoal. Because the other ones have higher nicotine than Skoal. But overall, I give this dip a 7 out of 10. It's very low in nicotine, but it has a good taste. I'm not going to hate on fruit dips. I can dip fruit dips, and I can dip naturals and wintergreens. I can dip anything. It has a real good taste if you're wanting like a fruity dessert dip every once in a while like I do. Every once in a while I go to craving a peach or an apple or something like that. This is definitely good. So you should try it. And it's good. So I'll see you mother truckers later. I'm about to run over on time.